Hi YouTube, it's Emma Blue Eyes 10 here, and this is going to be a Blue Eyes Dragons deck update. Basically because, um, as you've seen on my dual network videos, my deck hasn't been doing very well, so I've had a group conversation with Scapegoat User, Darknessell 1989, Kalo Shade and Dark Partition 84 about what's been causing the problems with the deck and everything, and we managed to figure out that there was, well, one of them was a specific card. That was one problem, and the other one mainly was, which was a much more bigger concern, is that once I summoned up my monsters, if they got destroyed, I had no real way to get them back onto the field if that happened, except for Monster Reborn. So they've been addressed and everything, and I'll just show you guys the updated deck video. So yeah, sorry for the shadows and everything, but unfortunately the glare of the light and that's really difficult. And I'm also recording the camera away because UCam is recording very quietly, so I couldn't really make a proper video without you having to put headphones on so you can hear me. So anyway, here we go. Blue Eyes Dragons. Start off with my favourite, Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. As Kalo Shade said earlier, she's a bitch when she gets onto the field, and quite rightly so, because she's the most powerful one. Then of course you got 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. No Blue Eyes deck should be without 3. 3 White Stones of Legend, or the Baby Blue Ruies as I like to call them. Level 1 tuner, when they're sent to the graveyard, automatically get a Blue Eyes to hand. 1 Prime Material Dragon, to negate destruction and to turn burn damage into life gain. I actually prefer this over Stardust sometimes because, well, it's a level 6 tribute monster, and as long as you've got cards in hand, you can continuously keep discarding to protect your monsters, whereas Stardust is more of a one-turn thing, really. Next is Vice Dragon, the Cyber Dragon of the deck, mainly used for synchroing and tributes. Then we got 2 Delta Flyer, level 3 Dragon Tuner that can increase other monsters' levels by 1, and that is really helpful in synchroing into level 6 and above. Second engine of the deck, which is the main engine, Whitestone being the first. 3 Mass Dragon, to search, once it's destroyed by battle, to search out any dragon I wish that has 15 attack or less. 1 Dread Dragon, level 2 tuner. When it's destroyed by battle, I can add any level 3 or lower dragon type to the hand. Debris Dragon, this card really needs no explanation in honest truth. 1 Exploder Dragon, basically you attack this, it's destroyed, your monster gets blown up as well, and if I attack with this card, nobody takes any battle damage. Next, 2 Totem Dragon. 3 was clogging up the deck, because if you want to be honest, I mainly use it for Blue Eyes, and there's only 3 targets for that. I sometimes use it for Prime Material or Vice Dragon if I need to as well, but since I have other ways to get them out, 3 was too much, so I went back down to 2, and it's still pretty much combo with Debris Dragon or Delta Flyer or anything like that if I need to. Magic cards now. Got Pot of Duality, which doesn't need any explanation. This was the card that was causing problem. Cards of Consonance. I've gone down to 1 because I've not got very many Dragon Tuners in the deck, so I was getting this card in the hand and being unable to completely use it, so I was literally getting a dead hand. But I swapped it for a trade-in. Now you're probably thinking, you constantly take trade-in in and out of your deck. Well, it's a yin-yang card for me, to say the least. I like it because it works so well with the deck, but I don't like it because I have to discard Blue Eyes. However, I figured a way to get around the discard bit, so you'll see later on in the video. 1 Pot of Abris to recycle my monsters and draw 2. Polymerization, standard fusion. Dragon's Mirror to fuse my dragons in the grave. Ancient Rules to special Blue Eyes from hand. Monster Born, no explanation again. 1 MST, I was considering putting in 2, but I still don't feel the need to, so just stick with 1 now. Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Burial. With only 2 Totem Dragon in it now, it's lost a little bit of its advantage in that, but it's still pretty useful if I need to use it. one Gold Sarcophagus, and one Foolish Burial. And next traps, we've got Mirror Force, Solemn Judgment, Trap Stun, Torrential Tribute, Starlight Road. Everybody's running a Starlight Road nowadays. And finally, 2 Call of the Haunted. Now, I have to admit I was a bit skeptical about this card because of the 3 Mystical Sea Typhoons and a Heavy Storm and that running about, but however I found out that a lot of duelists are actually using 2, so because it's available, and it's so versatile and combos so well with many cards that I can understand why people are using it at 2 now, and it's chainable, very chainable as well, so, and it gets around the problem. Say if I discard Blue Eyes via trade-in, I could play this or Monster Reborn, and boom, I've got Blue Eyes back on the field immediately. And yeah, and also it'll help to protect my field a bit better if someone tries to direct attack me, and I can resurrect either Blue Eyes or a much more powerful monster from the grave if I need to. So I'm going to test this out, and it actually seems to work a lot better in honest truth, the deck this way. But hopefully I'm going to have some Skype duels to test it out and everything, so you just have to wait and see. Extra deck now, 2 Ultimate Dragon. I still wish I could run 3, but I just cannot expend my cards to do so. 1 Iron Chain Dragon. I do want to get the other level 6 dragon, Orient Dragon, but it's very expensive and hard to get in the moment. 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon, 1 Exploder Dragonwing, 1 Black Rose, 1 Stardust, 1 Red Dragon Archfiend, 1 Black Feather Dragon, 1 Dark End Dragon, my favourite synchro, Light End Dragon, and finally Trishula. Now I am planning to get a revised dragon either via the tin or this Sunday at the tournament, because that would work quite well with the deck and I really want to use it, but we'll have to wait and see for that. So that's the deck review, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that, and next couple of videos will hopefully be some Skype duels, so take care and I'll see you then. Bye!